Welcome to Crowdercast number 4. I just decided to get on today and just tell you guys about some things that I just cannot stand when people do. Now, the thing I want to talk about today is, this is going to be a bit short, so because I don't got much to say about this, but one thing I cannot stand when people do is always trying to one-up you, always trying to be better than you in a kind of way. You know, like, for example, I told my friend I boxed, right? Then he gets to then all of a sudden he gets to talking about how he does MMA, Muay Thai. He came up to me and said, "Oh, I do MMA, Muay Thai, karate, boxing, and wrestling." I'm like, "No, you don't. You do not do every fighting style, and I cannot stand people do that. Why can't you just accept when somebody's better than you? You know?" Now, even if he does do Muay Thai, I will say both have their advantages, both have their disadvantages. But I don't care. Okay, good for you. You do Muay Thai, that's cool. People that just see you say something and don't know, oh, he does boxing. I don't box. I can't fight. So then they're going to start to say something to make them seem better than you. Like, oh, you're not bulletproof. Oh, you want to win the street fight. Try to bring you down and make you feel bad for picking to do what you chose to do. People that just, and it gets on my nerves. It's like, bro, why can't people just accept when they know somebody is better than them? If I go up to somebody and I say I box, and they know they don't do any type of fighting style, and they know they're not as strong as me, or not as tall as me, or not as, you know what I'm saying, as skilled as me, just accept it, See, me, I've told myself plenty of times, if you gotta lie to make yourself look better, that's just sad. If you can't just accept who you are, like if somebody came to me and said, now if I look at somebody and I know they do a certain fighting style, or they know they do something that I can't do, they accept it. They can do it, you can't. Because I already have an advantage everybody else wishes they had, and that's height. At my age, everybody wants to be 6 feet tall. So they can play basketball. At my age, everybody wants to be 200 pounds. Makes them better gives them an advantage at football. I have an advantage that most people want. Some people do have skills that I want. But I don't got the skills. So instead of going up to them and try to bring them down saying, you can't do this right, you can't do that right, I'm accepted. Okay, you're better than me. But that don't mean I can't be just like you. Okay, that don't mean that I can't just work out, practice, and be just like that. Because they weren't born with the ability. They had to work for it. So instead of talking mess, you spend that time training and getting... You spend that time training to try and get just like them. All this time you waste trash talking people, trying to make them feel bad. It's time you could be using to train with them and get like them. My friend was watching my boxing videos, and he gets to telling me, oh, there's an opening right there. Oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, you did that wrong. You have horrible defense. And, you guys seen the videos I post. I know my defense is not horrible. Yes, it could be better, but it's not horrible. Like, the dude was going down to throw an uppercut, right? And my friend told me, man, that's an opening right there. You should have. But I'm like, okay, first of all, this dude's about to throw a punch. He already had his hand down to throw the punch. My hand was up in my guard. So, I mean, and I was against the ropes. So if I threw a jab, it wouldn't have backed him up. I would have got hit. So the least I could do is just block the uppercut and then spin out of there. He get to tell me, yo, your defense is horrible. You suck at seeing openings. I'm like, bro, I popped dang it, but that jab was hitting him like, what are you talking about? People just love to talk and make you feel bad for what? They can't accept the fact that, you just did something good. Just say good job and move on. See, me, I'm not the type of person to brag about something. If I'm taller than other kids my age, if I'm heavier than all the kids my age, if I can fight better than all the kids my age, that's cool. But I'm not gonna waste time going up and bragging about it, making them feel bad. Because the day I get knocked out in the fight, now I'm gonna look bad. So that's why I stay humble. If I see a dude mess up on something, I'm not gonna say, oh, you did this bad, you did that horrible, because I might slip up and make a mistake myself. That same mistake myself. And if I know I'm gonna make that same mistake, then I'm not gonna say he's bad for it, because if he sucks at it, then that means I suck at it. However, if I do something a lot better than somebody, I'm gonna say, yeah, they could work on it, but I'm still not gonna tell them they did horrible. Everybody starts somewhere. When I first started boxing, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm improving a lot. So, yeah.